Welcome to Thwarted, a game of Super-Villainy. This is going to be a quick overview and introduction to the game and some of the rules. For more in-depth rules, please check out the rules and also some of the playthrough videos that will show you more in-depth how the game works. Okay? In Thwarted, the players are supervillains who have been granted new powers and can finally do battle with the superheroes of the city. The way these superpowers are represented are through these power cards here. These give the supervillains the ability to fight the heroes. Let's take a quick look at them. Okay, the power cards in the game come in three different types. We have evil deed cards, block cards, and thwart cards. Okay, we'll get to each one of those. Let's take a look at evil deed cards first. Evil deed cards make up a majority of the cards in the game. Basically, on your turn, you play one of these cards for its ability text, do what it says, and then carry on with your turn. Okay? The next card type is a block card. Blocks stop other supervillains' attacks. So if someone tries to attack a superhero and you don't want it to happen, you can block their attack. Okay? The last card type is the thwart card. The thwart card is pretty much one of the most powerful cards in the game. It says no. If someone plays an evil deed that you don't want to happen, you can thwart it. If someone blocks your attack, you can thwart the block. If someone tries to thwart you, you can instead thwart them. Okay? The other reason why this card is so powerful is because it is considered a wild card. It does not have a power type associated with it, so you may use it for any power type you need to complete an attack. So speaking of power types, if we look up here in the top corner of the card, we see different symbols. Okay? We have ice, this one's a dual power card, cosmic magic. There are 5 different power types in the game, and there are 5 dual color power types in the game. Okay? And the way that works is you can use the card for its ability text and pull off, say, a heist, or the other use for the cards is to actually attack the superheroes. So you use the cards for their point of power for each power type that's there. So this would be 1 ice power. This would be 1 cosmic power. And the dual color cards actually count as 1 power, but they count as both power types. So this would still count as 1 attack point value, but only it would actually have both colors. Okay, so let's take a look at the heroes and see how we actually use these cards to defeat a hero. So this is a hero, this is the Revenger. And up here in the top right hand corner, we have a big number here that says 3. What that symbolizes is that he has a power value of 3, which means you would need to spend 3 power cards from your hand in order to defeat him. Okay? And at the end of the game, he would actually be worth 3 victory points. So that seems pretty easy, except we now have over here some rules text. Now these rules icons give you an idea of the different types of attacks required to defeat some of the heroes. So in this case in particular, the Revengers has a cosmic symbol and a magic symbol. Okay? That means that whenever you make an attack of 3 on the Revenger, you would need at least 1 cosmic and 1 magic, and then the third card can be any power type. That would defeat the Revenger, and that would then activate his ability. So each superhero has a superpower. In this case, it's Revenge. So it says target villain discards 3 cards. So when you defeat the Revenger, you activate his power text, and you choose a target for this particular attack. Now every hero has a different ability. Some of them don't let you choose, some of them affect the whole table. Okay? So that's one of the different rules box iconographies you'll see. Okay? Let's take a look at Icicle. Icicle's got a couple new icons up here. He has a ice symbol with a big red X next to it. Basically what that means is that anytime you see a symbol with an X next to it, it means they're immune to that color. So you would not be able to use ice to fight Icicle. However, being made of ice, the next kind of power type we see is that he's weak to fire. That's what the ×2 means. So one fire card would actually count as 2 points of damage against him. So you'd only really need 2 cards to defeat him if one of those cards is a fire card. Okay, so this says no, this says does double damage. The last power iconography up here in the rules we see is this circle with the A in it. And what this stands for is adaptive. What adaptive means is that you may never duplicate colors whenever you fight one of these heroes. So if his cost is 5, like the winged rat here is, that means you would need 5 individual colors in order to defeat him. If, say, he was 3, you would just need 3 of the 5 colors, but you can never use 2 of the same color. So you could not use 2 reds in your attack against him. Okay? So that's basically how the heroes work. So let's just do a quick turn. So we'll take a look at the cards here. And on the beginning of my turn, I would draw 1 card. Okay. And then I can decide to play an evil deed or make an attack. I can do both of these actions. I can do them in either order. I do not have to do either of them if I don't want to. But let's just go ahead for info sake and play an evil deed. This says heist, draw 3 cards from the draw pile. So I'm going to go ahead and play that and pick up the 3 new cards. Okay, so I've got quite a lot of options here. I think I'm going to go ahead and go after Icicle. So Icicle, remember, has cannot use blue cards against him, ice cards, but fire cards count double. So let's go ahead and play 1 fire card, and we'll just play another random color card. So this would actually defeat Icicle. So the way that would work is I would immediately play his superhero ability. I would take him down here to my containment area, which is my victory pile, and then these cards would get discarded. After that happens, we would flip a new hero and refill the city. So that's going to keep happening throughout the game until either this card is gone, or this deck of cards is gone, or all of the heroes are defeated from the city. Okay, so that's a basic intro to the game. Just go ahead and read the rules for more in-depth coverage, and hope you enjoy the game.